Okay. Now, you've never played Netrunner, right?
No. Okay. I'm not big into Cyberpunk.
Why not?
Just not. It's not. Like, it's just not that appealing. I'm not a computer dude. Not really. I have to deal with computers at work.
That's about it.
Well, no, I deal with them on my free time when I'm designing games.
Store's good.
She's got a lot of shit.
I got the
Sort of shuffle.
Mongols.
Is it shuffle?
Yeah, shuffle. Yep, that's one without the sleeves on it. But I guess you can still shuffle it. These go back.
Wait, were these in the sleeves you gave me?
No.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can put these in those sleeves.
They weren't.
I was gonna buy some dragon shields anyways for the
No, I mean, they were not in there.
Red dye.
You have the I know he's got some. He's got some. I don't want to take six.
Yeah.
Next turn I kill him.
There should be a death
Given how he's like near last place.
Here's a different one.
Just know that both decks had a toss game. I have no idea why that one had a toss game.
Okay, so you're going to start off with a win since you're win. Well, I mean, you're going to start off with the stars since you're stars. So put the stars at win, and then everything else you'll go up as you go up in. And as you go up with standing with the guild, these are the 4 guilds. 4 guilds are Earth, Stars, Moon, and Void. I start off with a Earth, standing in Earth, so I'll go 1 on here. And I'll shuffle my deck. And it's I mean, it seems pretty good. Alright, Kudalum.
Support D&D.
They still are over there. Alright, to win, you have to be the first guy to get to 10 power.
Or girl. Or
Guys are girls. Guys are also
I just saved you from being canceled.
Guys always been girls. Guys and gals.
And other.
Binary pals.
Yeah, I said if I was going to be like a circus conductor. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. That's good. Is there a fire awesomer or is there just the earth one? Dude, that's what I'm saying.
No, he's Earth Fire.
I know he's earth fire, but it says if another earth.
No,
Fire, another fire.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, no, it's like one card.
That's what I'm saying. That's an off chance that you would get it. That's the only
That's
reason.
the same thing with the Orochimaru in the starter deck. The Sasuke starter deck, there's an on code that searches out an Orochimaru. There's one Orochimaru in the entire deck.
And I bet you there's 3 on.
Yes. It's like, the starter decks for the Naruto game were not great. Like, they definitely wouldn't be expecting to buy more than one, but I can't justify.
Yeah, I think I would probably like do this Earth Fire and probably take the first one.
Oh, definitely.
And just, I can see what I can do. But yeah, that's like one of those wonderful.
That's why I didn't like, that's how the starter decks are like, I was gonna edit them, but I wanted to play like them right out of the box, so like, they weren't unbalanced.
Alright, so to win, be the first one to get to 10 power. This is the power, this is 1 power, 3 power. It's supposed to be these tokens, but for some reason they were not included. So, it's right there.
Wait, so you didn't print this off?
Yeah, I printed it off, but yeah,
They didn't give you that, you're saying they didn't give you the thing to print out there. Okay.
yeah.
I got you.
Alright, this is the Mythium. We start the game with 5 Mythium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 3s on the other side, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you gain power by developing locations and attacking opponents' followers. There's 2 resources, the Mythium and the Standing. Start game with 5 Mythium. Okay, each card, the top left of each card is the Mythium cost. Right there. 4 costs right there. Standing recruitment threshold to meet. Not depleted by playing cards. So right here, to play this card, you gotta have 1 Earth Standing, which I already have. But some of them cost like 2 Earth Standing to play it, but it doesn't deplete it by playing cards. But the Mythium is depleted.
I'm sending you a link. Don't know if we're going to be using this later.
Okay. Standing recruitment threshold to meet. Yeah, we went over that. Setup, get standing tracker. So we'll roll off the first player, I guess.
Well, if he's through with that and do it, he doesn't
Whoa,
get
whoa,
it.
whoa.
Wanted the Ether Sword
Yeah, I mean that's a regular.
Okay,
Yeah.
I had to check because it looked like there's 2s on
Somebody
one
wanted
and
an Ether
6.
Sword cannon.
Both 2s, both 2s.
Somebody wanted an Ether Sword
So you
cannon.
go
But I don't
first.
want to use this.
So you go first, and so like how the game goes is you'll take the first turn, I take the second turn, you take your second turn, I take my second turn, third, fourth, then we flip it to where now I am the first, and then so like that. And matter of fact, I mean you want to play this, and I'll just read it. You sure you don't want to play it?
If you
Because
play, you can explain what it makes for you.
Oh, no, I'm good right here.
sure, okay. So yeah, so we can do it like that, but you're first. And whenever we go to right now, we're in the action phase. So once we're done with the action phase, yeah, these are the actions that you can do in the action phase. Pretty much self-explanatory, but gain 1 Mythium, which is you'll gain one of these resources, the blue Mythium. You can draw 1 card from the deck, or you can pay 2 Mythium to gain 1 standing with any faction. So you can gain standing with Void faction if you want to, add a dice there. Gain 1 with stars, add 1 there. Or add 1 to what you already have, gain 1 there.
Is there a benefit to adding to other alignments? Like, does the deck have more than 1 alignment in it? Because if so,
Yeah, I mean in these starter decks there's really only 1, so you probably won't have to really be doing that too much.
Good.
But you gotta meet the threshold on some of these cards, like you'll need 3 Earth with this card, so I'll have to get to 3 Earth to play this card.
Right, but so that kind of answers my question is like, do I need to get other than, okay, cool.
No, not in these decks though.
Okay, that's good then that makes this a lot easier.
Yep, and then you can play a card, develop a location, we'll get into that, and then you can attack. So pretty much the whole, the meat and potatoes are the develop the location and the attack. So I'll continue reading for now. So we got our WorldBreaker both, we got that random first player, flip round tracker, draw 5, we already drew 5, yeah, draw 5.
I'm reselling the inside pocket.
I mean, that's why we're actually sorry. I'll see.
Yeah, take 1.
Yeah, I'm taking this cocaine.
Nah.
Okay, the extra one will be a dollar. Can you imagine you're like something like, never mind, I'm not going to mention that because I'm going on YouTube.
There it is. I'll just
Alright, so we shuffle and draw 5. And each player can take a single mulligan.
Okay, so I draw.
Uh-huh.
5?
Yep.
Sorry, I just want to make sure this is like, these aren't sleeves, so it's hard to.
Yep, I know it.
So they did like a, what is that called, like a mana shuffle? Alright, so these are resources we extend.
Yeah.
These are resources that stays constant.
Uh-huh.
Copy.
Draw 5 single mulligan. Whatever you don't want, just put it to the side. Draw that many. Then shuffle what you didn't want that you set to the side.
I'm just gonna keep this hand since it's my first game.
Okay.
Some zeros, some 2s, and a 5, so I think that's good.
So we went over the round structure. Action phase, alternate taking turns. Then the rally phase is when we go here. We'll check for victory, ready our followers, and flip the turn over. So there's 3 types of cards in the game. There's events, which are one-time effects put in to discard when you do it. Then you got followers, which are your creatures. Then we got locations. They'll go in the back row. The creatures, the followers go in the middle row. And then so locations. They go in the back row. You place a stage counter on each location. I'll give you an example. They're going to be the vertical, they're going to be the horizontal cards, so put a stage counter on there, just any kind of counter. Then you remove the topmost one whenever you're ready to resolve its thing. Whenever you take this action to develop a location, you'll take the topmost counter off.
Interesting.
Yep. All right.
I'm already learning some of the key ones.
Oh yeah. Discard the card. Discard the location when no counters left. Rally phase is at the bottom of the round tracker. You do the rally abilities. Some cards have rally abilities. You check for victory, 10 power. So if one of us has 10 power and the other doesn't, then that player is the winner. If you both have more than 10 power, the one with the most power wins. If we're tied, then we go to another round of play.
Oh, so there are no ties.
No ties. So if a player's deck is out of cards, their opponent gains 1 power. Don't check for victory again. Flip the round tracker at that point. Okay, combat. That's how combat goes. We're almost done. It's a real quick learn.
No, I was just trying to figure out, like, is this the same game we're playing tomorrow?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be distracted. I was just like,
No, but it's
this
kind
does
of
not
fun.
look like
It's kind of-
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I mean, this is 13th century.
Okay, cool.
Kind of historical, but it's kind of based on the same type of thing, though. It's kind of based on it. But combat, move one of your followers. Move a follower.
I see following you.
Much like the Naruto that we just played. But move one of your followers to the top row and exhaust them. Then we go to the defense phase, which you may choose one of your ready defenders or one of your ready followers. Move it to the front row in front of the attacker that's attacking. And then to block one attacker, so one blocker blocks one attacker. Each block is resolved one at a time. Can keep blocking as long as you have ready followers. Simultaneously deal damage. Wounds greater than their health, then you discard it. These will be the wounds, just 1s and 3s.
In that instance, this would die.
Yep. If attacking follower survives, move it to the middle row, move it back to the middle row, and that's considered removed from combat when it's not in the top row by the WorldBreakers. Okay. The outcome phase is each still attacking follower. The outcome phase is each still attacking follower. That's when y'all came in when I started writing it down. But
Go ahead.
the outcome phase.
Yeah, that thing with the stuff, man, the double removal from my flyer.
I'm gonna use this map just because it has the line. So it has the line.
For the sake of the video, it's not even used. I don't think it. At the beginning of the outcome phase, each follower that is still attacking breaches the defending player's forces. Remember that followers stop attacking when they are blocked, so they leave play. Gain 1 power for each attacking follower you control. Resolve any breach abilities if there are any. You may damage locations controlled by the defending player. This removes one of their stage counters, the topmost one. Okay, yeah, pretty much that's it. And then the keywords are right here. And then I think we're ready to play right there.
And I got you game 2,
Never
man.
ready to play there. So, yep, so you're the first player, and you can take it.
Did you have something to mark the line?
Sorry, Captain.
Oh, well, I mean, we can just do it like,
That
like,
works. Let's just do that. That way it's easier. Because I'm gonna get confused.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. And you got your 5 Mickey right there. You got 1
I was betting on mostly.
Yep, and then you can take your first action.
On like Abzan.
So the first, do I
Boys like soccer.
gain one?
Well, I mean, you do any one of those actions. Gain 1 Mythium, draw 1 card, pay 2 Mythium to gain 1 standing with any guild, play a card, develop a location, which is to take the site counter off of a site, or attack.
It's cost 0, so I'm gonna play that.
Okay, so we'll put you 3 counters on there.
Good tracker.
1, 2, 3.
Never been like this, but now my feelings.
Okay, so you develop the site. And then now it'll be my turn. Alright, so you started there, now my turn. I will.
Then you know her. You want
Destroy all non-dinosaurs. I mean, it takes care of herbivores, so I'm pretty okay with it.
I lose myself all.
Play this guy for 2.
You want to look at really cool stuff?
I did that like just
Here's what we got.
This is Earth Guild Executor.
sacrificed my biggest
Follower Merchant enters, gain 1 standing with any guild, which will be the only guild that matters for me right now, which is Earth. And now I'll pass turn.
So many white, red,
Oh, the site's going to back row.
So how do I use this?
Well, to develop it, then you would take the first counter off, then you would resolve whatever that first one says.
Cool, then I'll do that. So I'll gain 2 and then a standing.
Two Mythium.
Yeah, I mean, you did happen to have it those times.
My turn, yep.
I know I was
Guess what has the ability?
sitting on my white stripe. No, dudes, I can block them up.
I feel very upset.
I'll gain a Mythium.
Hidden location.
I sacrificed a lot.
So I'll gain a Mythium.
All he really did was just get rid of our
He did have a man here.
Well, I went back to gold.
And if I can
I
get
did
her
that
out with
specifically
the
so
other
they
two,
report that I
just get her out of hand real quick. Yeah, they would come in and make soup.
So where does power go? If I have something that says I gain 1 power, does that go on a creature? I mean, does that go on a follower or what is that?
Power, so these are the power. 10 power wins you the game.
Not at all.
So that'll be 1 power and it's 3 power.
Now she can wipe them two out, like both of us can play.
And like whenever you can use your deal, like you can use it. Just like, you know, if it says to exhaust it, then exhaust them.
I feel like shit.
Are you done, sir?
No, this is your second main phase, so.
Sometimes things happen.
I guess I'll draw a card.
Okay.
And when he's saying speed bonus power,
Move those over there. So I'll draw 1 card. That's my own.
Thank you.
Okay.
Don't be upset. That fucking changed.
Okay, seeing as
Are you in
how
charge of the draft right now?
you have no
I'm dead in the water.
defenders out, I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
I killed myself.
So I'll slide this guy up to the front row, and then I will exhaust him.
No, I'm just here if you have
So I'm attacking for 2 damage, and I've got 2 health right here. And then you can then defend if you want to, but you have no defenders. So I'm gonna go ahead and
Good job, Rachel.
go in for 1 power. And then with this guy, I can also remove a sight thing.
He's hidden.
Oh, it's hidden, so I guess I cannot.
I might have to play up because I have
Yep, and hidden means that
It cannot be.
opponents can't damage hidden locations you control. Perfect.
I read that part. I was like, yeah, this is good.
Yep. And with that, that's my turn.
but I can't play you.
And my guys removed from combat.
What?
I'll use 5. So,
Oh, now you have a standing requirement of 3 to play.
that was my bad.
$40 here to my business.
That's why I didn't play it last one. I was trying to figure out why I didn't do that.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
There's no way to get more standing right now. Yeah, we'll just do that. 2 standing. Players cannot attack for the remainder of the round.
Alright, my turn.
I need a way to get it standing.
Yep, and this guy doesn't actually ready until you go to the rally phase, which is ready
Oh, I
card.
could have just paid you to get it standing. I didn't realize that.
You want to do that instead?
I took one game.
Because this guy can't even ready
Samurai's tough.
Yeah.
to the rally phase.
Samurai
So I'll pay
beats
2
a
and
bunch
then.
of random.
Alright, my turn. I'll go.
I have flush runs. Yeah. He's good and he's slow.
Bill, you're playing Barry.
Okay.
I'll pay 4 for this guy.
That side is done. I like it.
4 Mythium, and I got the 2 Earth.
Let's see how our terrible stuff goes.
Yep, and then that's the end of the actions we can take. So we go to the rally phase, which is rally abilities. Anybody got any rally abilities? Okay, no rally abilities. Ready cards. Now we'll ready our cards. And then we'll go, we both gain 2 Mythium.
Like I should have just abandoned.
So yep, so we'll gain 2 Mythium each.
I should have read that.
Yep.
Game what?
Gain 2 Mythium each. And then we both draw 1 card. And then we check for victory, which nobody has 10 power yet. I just got 1. And then flip player order. And then actually this time I will go first. Alright. So I'll do my turn. Okay, seeing as how he has no defenders, I will go ahead and attack. Being my first thing. So I'll attack with 2 guys.
He's got a
So any kind of, yeah, and you can't really have any instance in this game. Not too much. But
I can see that.
not too many instances.
Go Shinta.
Maybe a reaction here or there, but
I don't see anything.
okay. Okay. After this breaches or overwhelms, if it is still in play, gain 4 Mythium, then defeat it. Which that sucks for me. But okay. So I'll get 2 power, and let's go 3 power, and I'll take 2 of these guys off because whenever you swing into a site, oh no,
I thought it was hidden.
sure the hell is, yeah.
I'm like, why do you keep trying to cheat?
I keep forgetting it's hidden. Like when it's hidden, you can't do that, but normally you can do that. All right, so yeah, so I'll get 4 Mythium, and then it looks like I have to defeat this guy. It's up. All right. And with that, it's my turn. Your turn.
I have 3 standing now.
Okay.
I'll take 5. Oh, they're all 3 on the back.
Destroy your stuff. I'm gonna crew this guy.
Wait,
No
so
targets, and I don't have.
you can't even use the first ability the time you play it?
What do you mean?
You only get 1 action a turn, right?
Yeah, I mean, you get 1 action, I get 1 action, you get 1, I get 1.
So you can literally kill this. the turn I
No,
play,
no,
I
no,
play
no.
it and then you can kill it.
This guy doesn't ready until the rally phase. I've already
Right,
used
but
it.
like you play another creature, is there summons in there?
No, I mean when I play him, then it's gonna go to your turn again. So you
Oh
can
yeah, yeah,
respond
yeah,
to it.
okay, okay. Cool. So can I get 2 more relic, or 1 more relic on it, or 2 more relic?
2 more. Oh yeah, yeah.
Or not rally, whatever location kind of called. Market markers.
Site marker, whatever you call it. 2 more, you say?
Yeah, because I'm gonna remove one next turn.
Well, no, I actually think when you develop it, you get to remove the first one. So locations are places such as mines, markets, and fortresses. Locations can also be damaged when the final stage of a location. When a player develops a location, either using an action or through a card ability, they remove the topmost stage counter from it and resolve the ability of that stage. So I think whenever you developed it the first time, you get to remove the first one.
I thought it was just playing a card.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
So I
But
would say now I don't know.
yeah, that sounds. You know how Magic,
Planeswalker abilities?
Magic,
Sagas?
whatever. Yeah, Magic Sagas. You get to do the first thing at first.
Yeah, I don't know how this game works.
Yeah, I mean, let me read it all the way. Locations are places such as mines, markets, and fortresses. Each location card has an ordered list of abilities called stages. When you play a location, place it in the back row of your side of the play area and place a stage counter on each stage. Players develop their locations in order to trigger their stage abilities. When a player develops a location, either using an action or through a card ability, they remove the topmost stage counter from it and resolve the ability from that stage.
Okay, I can tell.
Locations can also be damaged. A successful combat allows the attacking player to damage one of the defending player's locations.
And you ate my mac and cheese.
And a few abilities can damage locations directly. Each time a location is damaged, remove its topmost stage counter, but don't resolve the corresponding ability. When the final stage is resolved, you discard it. So, I mean, what's it sound like to you? You get to remove the first one at
I would
first?
say no, because it's playing the card, not developing it.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I mean, I don't know enough about the game, but that's what it sounds like, because you only get one action.
Yep, I'll write that down as something to make sure of later.
A Q&A.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not fear.
Play location.
I need remorse? Sympathy?
Do you insta remove the first stage?
Make money 3.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't think so.
There are reasons I can see why you can, but there are also reasons I can see why you can't.
Me too, me too.
Because, like,
I feel like I'm taking
the way this is worded, it makes it sound like that you cannot. But at the same time, if you have some dude and I play this, you can immediately attack. I'm like, So yeah, I mean, I can see reasons, arguments for both, so I would definitely say a Q&A on that.
Yeah.
But right now, it doesn't really affect anything, so we just say no.
And the attacks are one at a time, so I kind of did them both at the same time, but they're just one at a time. Then the defender slides up one defender at a time to block one attacker. All right, so you played that, and then my turn now, right? Okay.
Yeah, I already made it to...
And this is a 3 because I defeated that guy to get the 4. But, play this guy out for 1 Mythium and 1 Earth.
I am losing my mind.
Actually, it is. Then if you
When this guy attacks, I gain 1 Mythium.
One free cell away from mental breakdown.
Now this game, like, it's meant to be like drafted and different kinds of play. Like, every card is really useful.
What is the name? It feels like this game feels really familiar.
Yeah, like, so the guy who made it, he made it like a lot of games, especially Netrunner, but kind of like Game of Thrones, kind of like a lot of games. That's how he made it.
Like Sunburns.
Alright, you're playing the guy out.
Blocker. Players cannot attack for the remainder of the round.
Ah, son of a gun. Alright.
Had to fog it.
Alright, here we go. Alright, let me play another dude. No, I need Earth for that. Alright, I'll develop standing with the deal. So I'll pay 2,
If you just kill it out.
get 1 back, and I'll get another standing.
I can't think of any battle tricks during the day.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna gain 1, I'm gonna lose 1 of the blue.
Now that's the top one, right?
Yeah, that's the top one. I gain a blue, you lose a blue.
Oh man.
I forgot they're 2 different sides.
Really didn't even need to do all that, but just to illustrate how.
Because you only have a few of them. I could see why you did it. After that's your reaction, my man.
No, stop it.
There was a PowerPoint presentation.
The tricks.
I stood up and I did it.
I'll put my last 2 on the Pride's Keysing. 2 Mythium. 1 Earth. When she attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on this, and she has Overwhelm. When this defeats a blocker, I gain 1 power.
Do you gain 1 whenever you play hard? In the guild?
No,
Oh, is that the ability that gains you 1 earth?
1 power, 1 gain 1 what?
You said you gained an earth, right? Or did I
No,
misunderstand? Oh, you were just saying there was 1 requirement. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad. Like, I was confused with that. Like, did you? Thought you
Yeah, I
said-
mean, I was saying the cost. It costs 2 and 1.
Hey, you know what though? Oh,
I'm missing
1 Earth.
the last time I'm probably gonna be able to do this.
Develop a site.
I'm gonna develop the site. I draw 1 card, gain 1 power, and then you discard a card.
Random card or just one of my choosing?
This says your an opponent discards a card, so I would assume you choose.
Alright, I'll go here. Alright, so I got 3 power, you got 1 power.
Yeah, this is the one, yeah. I remembered. I was like, where's the 1? So then it's my turn.
You develop the site, right?
That was for the last, right? And then it flips.
Yeah.
So you're ready, you guys?
Yep. Okay, so we do all this stuff. We rally abilities. You got any rally abilities? We go to the rally phase now after the action phase. So you got any rally abilities?
I don't.
Okay,
I'm
me
looking to
neither.
make sure I'm
Yep. Then we ready cards. Then we both gain 2 Mythium each. Then we draw 1 card each. Then we check for victory. Nobody has 10 power. Then we flip the card already. And then now my turn. So I'll do my first turn.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You do go first. Wait, you went first last time?
Yeah, I sure did.
So it's my turn, right?
Yeah, so you go first this time.
First, yeah.
The game has, I think, 5 more days on Kickstarter if anybody wants to grab it. It's only like $30.
That's a good look.
Maybe a little
I'll
shipping.
talk about it after we're done with the video. Have 1 standing. So, enters, if I control location, control 2, I gain 1. I gain 3, yeah.
So, I didn't mean to interrupt, but you bought both cards, right? Both decks. How much did that come out?
I bought them individually, I'll show you later.
So I think individually I can just buy the box that we trade on.
Yeah.
I'll just make sure that was okay with you.
We can talk about that after the video. Yeah, so I do that, and then it's your turn, right?
Yeah.
I was making sure I did everything right.
That's gonna depend on the
You gotta like have not accept.
I mean, your graveyard.
You have a trigger on the side.
I'll go ahead and attack.
It's the cheapest one.
Is it really? That's not even a dog.
I know, but they don't actually have boxes. They're all in Japanese.
I could print out the English text on my desk. That's disappointing.
But it comes with, it's 15 packs.
No, boxes are like 36. Right? Shed TCG play. This is a hard game.
No, your first game,
Yeah,
same
it's
circle rate. Yep, so I'm
It's a
taking
fun
things.
game. Check out the Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, hard and fun. Yeah.
Pause?
A ton of life there, and I have a bunch of stuff.
I said pause.
Oh, pause.
Let's remove the last counter and make a pilot.
Yeah, we really don't even need this.
No, we got it. We got
Pretty blocky boy.
Hit 3 lanes and 1 1.
it. Yeah, we got it. Ta-da! All right. What you got? What you got? Damn. You're attacking.
with those
I got a
two,
block. You got a 2 I can kill. Oh, I don't have one. Good. No, I can't only block one at a time. I don't like it.
Like he said.
Well, I mean, yeah.
So we can just injure each other here, and then we can.
But you just block one of my guys at a time, though.
I know, but I understand. But you're attacking. You're supposed to attack one at a time as well, right?
I think I have to set my attackers out at first.
Make yourself unblockable and
You know, just move one of my attackers to the top
So
first.
it's one at a time. Gotcha. Then yeah, if you're doing that, he'll die.
Okay. And then I get a wound on my guy because we both hit each other. Yeah. So I get one wound, that guy dies.
It's bad.
Then I'll attack here. So whenever she attacks, I put a +1/+1 counter on her. And overwhelm, when this defeats a blocker, gain 1 power. +1/+1 on her.
I don't like it, but I have to.
Yeah, TCG player doesn't even have it. They have like no one.
No.
Gain 1 power.
then 16.
Alright, I got 4 power. Alright, and you hit me for 1, right? Yeah, you hit me for 1, so I got 1 damage. Alright, and then that's my attack phase.
And because I block, you don't deal damage.
Yeah, because these guys block. Once they get blocked, then they move back to the middle row.
That is so good. Okay, that is good for me. My action, I'm gonna move the last counter. I'm gonna gain a power, and you're gonna lose a power.
Okay. I'll just give you that one.
That's why I was worried about losing that, because like that's a really good ability,
Oh yeah, nice.
especially when you're in the lead.
But I see you're undefeated again, so I
Yeah,
will
so I'll
attack
take
you.
it. Go ahead and have it back.
No, I get a power. Yeah. I get a power, and I get to hit one of your sites whenever.
It's hidden.
Ah, yeah.
That's why I did it.
I keep
Yeah.
forgetting that one. Yeah, that's nice.
The village hidden in the bazaar.
Oh, I actually gain a Mythium when I attack with this guy as well.
It's illicit, so that means it's a sound village. You don't know nothing about that. So my action.
Last turn I did get a treasure.
I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna go broke. So 3 flights, I have 1 left. So 3 and 1. Okay.
I present to you.
Yeah, now I got a rally ability.
I Oh, nice. Develop a location you control. Nice. Yeah, so you don't have to pay for it. Well, yeah, or you can develop it. Yeah. Oh, play a card
yeah,
and develop a
develop two
location.
different
Yeah.
actions. That's why I'm like,
Okay.
that's dumb, but I understand.
But the rules said play and develop, right?
No, you did. That's a Q&A you gotta ask. It doesn't say.
Nah, I mean, you probably right. It's just play a card, it's play the location, develop it, it's the, yeah.
But I would still ask about that.
Makes sense.
Because otherwise, I can play a fresh location and like you were trying to just attack and bam.
You just went there, right? That's mine, right? Yeah, this is
Sorry.
ours.
I thought you were moving the counter. That was my bad. Saw that flicking me off. You see that?
Nah, man, not at all, not at all.
Cancel.
Broken into structure. I gained you.
Let me play Tingree's Cavalry,
No one has trade.
3 and 3, with Overwhelm. When it defeats a blocker, gain 1 power.
6-2.
I have one of
6-2.
these and these
tight.
in my collection.
I'm mad you only had to play 3 for that, and mine's only a 4-4. That's some.
That's a 4-4.
You have to have
Alright, and then I'll pass turn.
Look at the reviews.
He has 144 stars.
Darn.
100% feedback.
Then yeah, I would get it.
And he already has 22 so.
GG no read?
No, she's done it with like 13 cats on the board before. Right now, we're only favoring.
Question. Ruling judge. This card, I have questions about. The event says, like, do I play this card and then resolve its effect? Because otherwise, that.
Play a card, paying 1 less for each standing you have across all guilds. So yeah, so you just no, I mean you just pay 1 less, so it'll be
That
cheaper.
thing, it's about as terrifying as that guy.
I gotta start killing.
Yeah, so it'll be 3 cheaper. It'll be 3 cheaper.
That you knew.
Yeah, she called like 20 minutes ago. I had the dang headphones on, but let me play. But it means he might not be ready.
Spirit, I choose you.
He's about ready.
Yeah, hers is everything. Hers is black. All of it, just.
9:30. All right. All right. Well, I'll see you in a minute. All right. Well, I'll see you in a minute. All right.
I could have made.
All right. So that was some nice rounds of WorldBreaker.
Yeah, I was about to. So the card I was gonna play was a card that allowed me to choose follower location, and then I would reveal. So I'll probably choose follower because that's what I needed, and then I could either play that card by paying 2 less. So that would have given me like a free follower. I was trying to stack my abilities like that. That's a pretty cool card.
Yep. And I don't think either of us used our WorldBreaker abilities yet. We've just been forgotten to do it. But
Yeah, no, that's gonna take some. Yeah,
but nice sample right there.
Yep.
We'll come back for some more later.
Season of renewal. Targeting.
Come back for your games.
And